Oh, Jesus.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Ugh. Weird, dude. We have 4 now? Okay.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Nope.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far?
Oh, good.
Mansion.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Oh, Jesus, really?
See the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Oh, man. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Enter madness. Oh, good. Wait, is he the guy that got the widened smile? Oh, Jesus.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
Damn.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Okay.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Man, what a cool environment. This place looks great.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't
Poor
expect
kid.
to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad Baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Any big spooks yet? Not really any big spooks yet or anything, but the whole game has just been very unsettling. I don't know if we're gonna get like jump scares in this game, more as we are just gonna get like a whole lot of weird and just uncomfortable. I think that's kind of the key mechanism they're trying to convey in this one. Just eerie and weird, and it has definitely been that so far. Although somebody earlier said that it does get like relatively more horror oriented later on.
I'll have to find another entrance.
But I love games like this. Games where you just kind of like really soak in a game world and super immersive style gameplay. Like, I love this stuff. This stuff is great. I kind of find like jump scares, I kind of feel like are the easy way to do horror. You know, anyone can throw I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is jump scares, you know? Like, I feel like that's easy. So, it's much more if they make you feel, like, fundamentally unsettled and uncomfortable. That's the kind of stuff I prefer. Where they kind of gotta work for it a little bit, you know? Have I experienced any combat yet? I don't even know if this game has combat, dude. I don't know.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh shit. I'm about to get whacked.
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Oh shit.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else...
Oh,
to
X-Spawn,
fear,
what's up,
then
dude?
give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Man, I wanted to keep talking to him. Damn, look at that. How cool. Can we talk to him anymore?
What now?
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop wasting my time.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, you've got so much to do around here. I'll leave you to your vermin hunting. Sorry to waste your time. Better get back to it.
This gate is locked.
He's got streams to watch? Well, I can't fault him there. I wonder how the Wi-Fi is out here. Hey, Captain Winters. What's up, bud? Oh, is this where he stays? Yeah, there's like smoke coming out of here. Okay, can't move anything.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Okay, I can't do anything there. Bourbon from Metro? Oh no, bourbon's just a type of liquor, bud. Yeah. It's not from Metro. Bottom right of the pane was broken? Yeah, it may have been broken, but we couldn't really do anything. There was nothing we could use or do over there. Not all of us drinks is by Vine Pie. I don't drink bourbon either. So. What are you gonna do? Well, I was gonna go talk to the cop, but maybe... Oh, there he is. Good.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
I hope this guy isn't our red shirt. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansions. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to Hawkins' mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me.
Whoa.
I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, what?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Oh.
What kind of meat is this?
What the hell is that?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor.
Creepy.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Hell yeah. Boop. Awesome.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself.
Hold on, dude. Chill in there for a second. I want to make sure I didn't miss any paintings in here.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
By the way, the icon in the bottom left shows when you find everything you're looking for in the reconstruction. Cool. Okay, thank you.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay, first let's look around normally. I don't see anything. Alright, let's do reconstruction. Oh, God.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Wait. Why is the part that...
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
So many questions. There's the
If
painting.
the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire?
Oh, shit.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Oh, nice. More medical stuff. Hell yeah. Medical progression!
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
How is it so far? Awesome. This has been really cool so far.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Whoa.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Nice.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Nice. More medical.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Hey, Cohen chat. I hope everyone is well today. I'm loving the playthrough of this game. You are now my third, and no one ever picks the same choices. Love it. Best of luck. Awesome, dude. Good to hear. And good to see you, Lost Bunny. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I can already tell, especially not only are all the choices different, but then your character's skills. There's a lot of different ways to go with this, too. So I'm thinking that this game will probably have relatively high replayability.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
But yeah, dude, this is really cool so far.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
I'm straight stealing rare books from this house. Yoink. Kind of reminds me of the Council. Yeah, it does a little bit. I agree. In a good way. Speaking of which, I can't wait to finish a Council later this year. I'm looking forward to it.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Got that one.
Darkwater history.
Yeah.
This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
As you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Weird.
Locked.
Uh-oh.
What will her room reveal about her?
Secrets, that's what. Let me in there. Where's my click? Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's see what's in here first, though.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Miss something outside? Thank you. Let's go get it. Ooh, ooh, what the shit, man? Oh, we're getting occultism stuff is going up. Hell yeah, dude. Beautiful. Oh, and that's everything. Great. Oh, what are these scrapes?
This door is locked.
Probably for the better. Whoa. Okay.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work, as long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Whoa. I'm gonna clear this out real quick so we can so we can start following it. I'm gonna start opening these up whenever they happen, so we can read it. How much CP do I have? 1? Okay, we're gonna save that. Okay. Our sanity is still stable. Okay. Apparently that may change as we move forward.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Don't forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.